Hello everyone. I'm going to be getting a couple things, finishing setting up a couple different things, and then we'll go ahead and start doing some runs. I did an OBS disconnect there. Alright, I'm almost done, if anyone's here. Trying to find the actual link to my stream. I don't see it. want to try and get up to the point where this one's buffed a second time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to without having to turn too much off. So I don't really want to give up shop items with what I'm trying to do. And I don't want to give up Evo type stuff either, legacy stuff. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I don't really want to try and be dealing with boss phases either right now. Oh well. In that case, I'll just turn these back down so I don't have to deal with them. I think this will be fine. In fact, even I'll turn that down just a little bit. Maybe turn that down 1. Alright, that seems good. Let's start off with a Ragnar run. I want to practice playing him a bit more. I kind of want to go Shadow Spikes. I'll probably just go something generic on Jin, and then run the Shadow Spikes on Hakumen. I don't have like the Shadow Tactic increasing thing though, so there's a chance I might not get the Shadow build. There's going to be a little bit of lag in these first couple rooms. That's not a problem with the stream, most likely. The stream could be lagging too, but... for some reason, every time I start up the game for the first time, there's a little bit of, like, lag in the first couple rooms, and then it's fine after that. I don't know if the game is trying to, like, preload a bunch of data or something. It's hard to pick between the 2 upgrades here. I think I'll go ahead and get this because it's good for any type of build I end up going into. That was a weird dodge. It's like I was way past the laser before the slowdown from the dodge even showed up. I need to work on my combos with Ragnar a little bit. Okay, so I think I want to run attack Shadow Spike. I'm not sure which would be the better option. Probably skills, so I could run something like Chain Lightning on attack, or Frost on attack. But I don't know, I haven't played Ragnar enough to be confident in spending my HP from my skill. Even though I really should be using the skill a lot more often. Oh, this is always a really fun upgrade. I think I'll take it. So now I can do air attack, dash attack into air attack. Or different combinations of that. Dash attack into dash attack even. I need to take the rest stage to get rid of the debuffs here. I could also go Chain Lightning on my skills. Or I could look for... I don't think Frost would be too good on the skills, because you're not... Frost really requires you to deal a lot of hits. Let's try and see if we can get Chain Lightning. There we go, this is the one I want. It's the specifically Skill Lightning. Or Lightning Chain instead of Lightning Mark. Lightning Mark is really good, especially if you're going for Chain Lightning on your attacks, because there's a red effect. See if I can find it. This red effect is really good. It makes the impulses proc. It works very similarly to the way that cold works. It just doesn't quite deal the same DPS, I think. I think I'm gonna save a bit more money before I start going into exchange. Oh, I don't have, I thought I had the, where I could roll Sortisho a second time, but I guess not. It's really not worth taking them then. This room's a pain in the ass, because they put ranged enemies at the top that you're not supposed to be able to hit, but there's a lot of ways to hit them anyways. Yeah, I think I really shouldn't be scared of using my skill, especially since I have the Blood Cane upgrade for it, where it costs less HP. I'm gonna go ahead and discard these because I have the Entropy Effect upgrade where I get more out of discarding them. And I can put that towards buying more potentials instead of having a tactic that I don't want. Oops. I tried to dodge there, but I didn't do it quick enough. I think this is worth it since I have costing less HP, but I'm always worried to take it. Ah, fuck it, let's do it. My first experience with Ragna was taking that upgrade as like one of my first potentials, and I was just draining more HP than I was gaining back, and I was like, Ragna sucks. What the hell is this character? And then I kind of figured out how you're supposed to play him. That was also back in early access, so I don't know if they kind of changed it so you're not at a HP loss. But really, I wouldn't pick up that upgrade until you have the other one that lets you heal more. Or, it doesn't let you heal more, it makes it where they cost less. There is another upgrade as well, where they... you heal more at low HP. I feel like I'm losing HP right now, though. I think I was at, like, 1480 before I started attacking these mobs. Now I'm at 1440. But I might have taken a hit during that. I'm gonna pass up on anything that's not Umbra or... Umbra and Lightning are the only two that I'm gonna take. These worm enemies are really nasty, especially when there's other ranged enemies on screen too. I always try and take out these things as soon as I can, because their ranged attack can be really annoying when you're trying to deal with other enemies. I meant to block there, but I just didn't do it for some reason. Alright, let me check something for just a second. Looks like based on what YouTube is telling me at least, that the stream is healthy. So, hopefully everything is going alright in terms of video quality. I think it's kind of funny that you lose HP, even if your attacks don't hit anything. So it's like Ragna smacked a potted plant so hard that he broke his hand. I know that's not what the thing was that I hit, but... Oh, that was really bad. Throwing myself into spikes. I always like to take this one for Lightning Chain. The bounces are definitely good, but the problem is that, like, regular enemies just seem like they die way too quickly, to the point of where I would never want to build around them. I'd rather just have this, which deals more damage to bosses. Hit the 50-50 chance there on the money, so that's nice. I just always go for the 50-50. I don't think there's any really right or wrong choice there. Ow. I just barely clipped those spikes. That's the one I want? Yeah, Blood Scythe is really good. Especially if you're really new to Ragna, I'd recommend getting this one early. The great thing about this one is that it's a skill that restores HP that doesn't actually cost HP like his other ones. I don't think this buff is really worth it. I don't think getting HP on Ragna is really that worth it anyways. Because you heal more at low HP. So I'm just gonna refresh. I got the same buff. At least I got a potential. I don't think I really need to remove any of the debuffs. I'll just try and wait for a rest room. Oh, here we go. I've heard this is really good on Ragna, but I haven't tried it yet myself. Because I'm pretty sure it applies to his self-damage as well. So if I use a skill at max HP right now, let's see. Yeah, it really didn't take that much HP, but I don't know if it was less or more than usual. I haven't played Ragna enough to know that. See if I can do it. Nah, I didn't do enough damage. I still managed to mess up his phase somehow. Wait, I need to freeze him again. Alright, cool. It's always really satisfying to get the skip where he doesn't go into the background. Guess I'll just take the safe option of going Blood Scythe. I really want to get Shadow Dash. Hopefully the game will give it to me. Should be a really high chance of it. But I could also get 3 upgrades for... No, I don't think 3 upgrades for Shadow Spike is possible right now. Because of where I'm at on the skill tree. Ah, come on! The momentum from, like, the start of the down attack was just pushing me a little bit too far. That's kind of funny. Oh, shit, I was wrong. Wait. Oh, that's why. It's because one of mine is from Legacy. I thought I was at this spot in the tree, but I'm actually back here. That makes sense. I'm trying to remember which one. I think it's always this one that I get. Like I said with the lightning, I'd rather go for something that makes it deal the most damage than make it deal better AoE. I feel like Ragna's dash feels a little bit slower than I remember it. Ah, that was really bad. I was taking a drink, so I wasn't looking at the screen, I was just holding right. Look back up and I'm standing in poison. Oh well, shouldn't be a problem. I'd like to heal, but they're just not giving me enough enemies to heal off of. Oh, that solves my healing problem. I think these rooms are always the funnest rooms in the game for me, where either you're having to survive for a certain time limit or kill a certain amount. There's just tons of enemies on the screen to constantly attack. I should be healing more. Alright, I got the dash thing I wanted. So now when I dash, I summon shadows, and they turn into shadow spikes because of my red. That's where the shadow spikes start to get really strong. I'm gonna go with exchange. I don't really care about these debuffs too much. Hopefully I can remove the afterlife bomb. Perfect. This is an interesting upgrade. I don't know if I've used it before. I know this one is really good too, though. Oh my god, all three options are really good. I think I'll go for the healing more at low HP. I'm trying to think of this, if this is worth it. For 10% less. I mean, if this affects everything, then I suppose. Oops. I did not mean to use a skill there. I was just trying to close out of the menu. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. I think I'll be fine, though. I just realized I haven't been using my air cancels. Whoops. I want to kill it before it goes down. There we go. Nice. Maybe if I get the upgrade for it. No, it still feels slow. I feel like you used to be able to just chain it 3 times back to back with basically no delay between them. Oops. That was a really bad time to use my skill. I don't know if I really want either of these, to be honest. Because I don't think my lightning chain will turn into any reds with what I've had right now. Make sure. Now lightning chain only works with... I thought it worked with way more than that. That doesn't... Oh. Okay, it's because I clicked on the second one. Nah, there's nothing I could put with it. Lately I've been really focusing more on potentials than tactics. Mostly just using, like 2 to 4. Oh, hang on. I cannot hit that guy in the air. Yeah, I've mostly just been using a couple different tactics. And then, discarding all the rest of them, turning the money into potentials. And I think in certain entropy settings, that's the right thing to do. Well, when I say right, I mean like the most efficient in terms of DPS. Ragnar feels like he has so many different attack inputs and different potentials and skills. I'm not using a lot of the ones that I have right now. I have to practice them a lot more. Ow. I need to try and grab something here. I want to see what the... Oh my god, that was a lot of HP. I don't think I've used my Blood Scythe once after saying how good it was. Whoops. Do I... No, I don't think I need any more electricity. Let's go for the event. As a general rule, I usually don't enter exchange spaces unless I have at least 300. That way I can spend all my points in one room, instead of wasting a lot of rooms going into them. don't know, something about Ragna's dash attack just feels really clunky to me. I don't know if it's just me. If you have triple dash, that pattern is really easy on normal. Oops. Alright, before I move on to the last area, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. But I will only be gone for a second. Alright, I'm back. Man, Ragna's potential choices are tough. I just realized. It's almost like he doesn't really have bad choices. A lot of characters have choices where you just don't really ever take them until you don't have any other option. I should really go for the dead spikes, I think. Hang on a second. That's strange. It must have been part of the music. I heard the sound like I was getting a Discord call, but I don't have the... I don't have, like, sound notifications even on. So that's why it confused me. I need to kind of watch my HP throughout here. These enemies can really surprise you sometimes with the amount of damage they deal. Especially if you're just trying to run past them and not kill them. I don't really want to fight her again, but... Oh, it's the other one. Okay. I don't think I've used my block once this entire run. I don't usually take it, so I don't really have the muscle memory for using it. I love Arakune's picture for the portal thing. It just looks so goopy. Oops. I didn't expect him to appear in the middle of the stage. These are both really good. I think I'll go with the dash attack. I don't think I really need to be killing things anymore, but just had it, I guess. Alright, let's go back and do one more shot. I don't think I really want too much more MP on Ragna. Tactic enhancements aren't worth it at all, I feel like. Hello. Let's see, what debuffs do I have? Definitely a couple I want to get rid of there. Alright, let's see how the Susano fight goes. I need to heal. Alright, I didn't realize my HP was that low. What the hell? Ooh. That fight is very stressful, especially when you're consuming your HP. Ragna trades his HP to deal more damage with his attacks and skills, and they do heal back, but they heal back more the lower HP you are, so it's like, you don't really start getting net gains on your healing until you're almost dead. think I'll just keep it at the settings I have it right now. Feel fine. Are you familiar with the Blaze Blue series at all? Ah, okay. Normally it's a series of fighting games, but this is a roguelike that they made using the characters. They did a really good job of it. It does a lot of really unique things, even just for being a roguelike. Like this character selection here. You have your main character, and then you have two characters that you can choose that each... They bring their own... I don't remember a Blaze Blue RPG, but there might have been one. But yeah, you have two characters from previous runs that you bring with you. They'll bring some upgrades, and then they have their own assists that you can call in. Like in tag battlers, I guess. And then the way that characters progress throughout the runs is really interesting too. So you have these things called potentials, which basically just give your character more combo options. think this is the upgrade I need. Let me check. Yeah, this will give me basically a synergy between two of the upgrades I have. There we go. Now I got the skill that I really wanted. Time to turn into a Beyblade. Man, Beyblade was so cool back in the day. And now when I think about it, it just seems really cheesy. Them, like, yelling at the spirits of their Beyblades, like, you can do it. And really all that's going on is two tops spinning on a piece of plastic. I think the Beyblade toys are still going strong, though. I know my nephew really likes playing with them. He has a big collection that he was showing me. I'll be right back real quick. Alright, I'm back. Thank you. Trying to see if there's a way I can have it display that I'm streaming on Discord. I know I had it where it would do that when I did Twitch streams, but I've never tried to set that up for YouTube. I have YouTube set to display on my profile, but I don't think it's showing. Oh well, I'll look into that later. I might also end up switching over to Twitch instead. Twitch is probably the better option if I want to find more people for streaming. Hello and welcome. Right now I'm just doing some kind of random casual runs and chatting with people. Now I'm going Beyblade mode on Hibiki. This is a good boss to have this build on too. If only I had the one where I could use it 3 times. It's not wanting to use it in the air for some reason. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew BlazBlue started as a RPG. I feel like someone could easily turn it into like a side-scrolling RPG. Yeah, remembering potential names is annoying. How I always remember potentials is by the input of how to do them. So, I'll show it in a second. So a couple that I really recommend are down and attack, where you use the glaives that you throw out, and then up and attack, where you spin up into the air. You can chain this one back to back really quickly. And then the one where you can blink is pretty good. It's a little bit harder to use. You attack and then you dash. Yeah, I think those are kind of some of the main ones. And then there's one where you have down and dash, where you do these like combo strings. There's an upgrade for that one that makes you invincible during it. That's really good to get. But mainly, I think a lot of his playstyle revolves around opening up your combos with those down attacks, and then dashing in. The down attacks, the glaives that he throws out, really deal a lot of hit stun for you to just go in and start killing things. I don't tend to use his skill a whole lot unless I get the upgrade where it follows you. Hopefully I get the red tactic I'm looking for here. I don't see him as a beginner character. He has a lot of combinations of different skill inputs, and he has a lot of skills that link into each other. I think if anyone's a beginner character in this game, it is without a doubt Taukaka. Taukaka has almost no combo inputs. Everything is just hold attack buttons. Ragna's, yeah. He's not too technical, but he does have a lot of inputs. And you also have to kind of think about his HP management. But once you play him a little bit, he's not hard. Yeah. His inputs themselves aren't difficult. It's just that he feels like almost every one of his attacks is a new input. So it's just a lot of knowledge that you need to remember when you're playing him. But that's something you pick up pretty quickly. I'd say the two easiest characters in the game are S and Taukaka. You almost can't go wrong playing her. Not sure who I would consider the hardest character. I'd have to think about that. Yeah, that's kind of who I was thinking of. She has a very different playstyle than anyone else. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Okay, here's the thing I was talking about. You can get this one, or the glaives follow you. They'll make your skill a lot better. And then any of the Cyclone upgrades are really strong, especially for killing bosses. Triple Dash is something I always try and pick up as well. Yeah, doing the glaives into the special attack is really fun. I think there's a build too that you could go where you get the orbiting glaives and you take the lightning summon that follows around you and you get a lot of damage off of it. But I would never really want to commit too much to going a skill build on Hibiki. This upgrade I really hate, personally. I guess it's good if you use it right at the end of the duration, but what always ends up happening is I just end up wasting my glaives, and it doesn't give enough MP back that it feels worth it. Let me check what debuffs I have. Butterflies, HP mixtures, and teleport. If I can get rid of butterflies, I don't really care about the other two. Yeah. I don't think he has any alternative skills that take MP, does he? Aside from his normal one. Because you have the down dash that doesn't cost MP, it's just cooldown. Same for the up dash, I think. But yeah, his normal one on its own is enough to use up all your MP. Maybe they just changed it, so... Yeah, they probably just took the MP cost off. He has an up skill, but I've never really liked it. It just feels slow. And he has his SP skill. Oh, he has the clones. I really don't like the clones either. The only time I like the clones is if I'm doing some kind of cheesy build with skill effects. Like if you have if you had something like light spears, for example, you can just hold the clone button for a second, it'll proc the light spears, and it'll barely use any MP. So you can have stuff like light spears and blade storm just constantly active. Yeah. I don't think it's an issue of the clones being bad. It's more of an issue of I don't like to play characters where I'm just sitting there holding one thing. This doesn't, like, feel fun to me. I think I'm gonna heal just to be safe. Here's where the up attack becomes really useful, is on the tall bosses like Arakune. My damage just feels kind of low in general, though. Oh, really, it's not that low. on 60% HP if I remember right. This one where you get extra attacks on the dash is pretty strong too. Hibiki's a character that's hard for me to show while streaming because he takes a lot of concentration. Oops. I did not expect to go into the air a second time. My upskill. Something weird going on with the inputs. I swear I'm supposed to be able to use it in midair. But it's like it only works if I start it on the ground. Let me check real quick. Maybe I just didn't get the potential that I thought I did. It says it's available while airborne, but I'm pressing it in midair and it's just not doing anything. I also wanted the one where the hidden effect. I think you need triple jump to get it. It lets you use it up to 3 to 4 times in a row. I think it's 3. Now it's letting... I don't know. It's weird. Most of the time I'm holding up, but it just doesn't seem to read the input. I'm so close to getting another potential. Oh well. Guess I'll take a little bit more health just for safety. I find the biggest problem with Hibiki is fighting bosses. I haven't really found a really good way to attack them aside from just sitting out of range and throwing glaives, which doesn't feel very fun. Alright, that went pretty good. I never got the red that I wanted. I just realized that. There's a red where you get Frost Burst and then Lightning Impulse. And it makes it where every time Frost Burst goes off, an Impulse also goes off. And it's supposed to paralyze enemies too. I haven't really gotten to test it yet because the run that I got it on was a Lambda run where I just one-shot everything anyways. Do you have any character you'd like to see me play? I can play any of them. Alright. Honestly, I really like most of the characters in the game, other than Haokaka and Noel. They both of them feel too one-dimensional to me. Where with Noel, you just really want to shotgun spam, and Haokaka's attacks all kind of feel the same. I haven't done an S run in a while. If I'm gonna do an S run, I need to turn up the enemy HP though. Nice, I got it right away without even having to refresh. As S, there's basically only one potential you need to win the game, and it's this one, where more crests are generated as you attack. It's good on its own, but then when you put something like Chain Lightning or Frost on the attacks, it scales really well. Since they're both based on the amount of hits you deal to an enemy. I think if they want to nerf Frost so it's not so much of a clear choice as the best tactic in the game, they need to put some kind of cooldown on either the stacking or how often Frost Burst itself can go off. It's the same thing for Chain Lightning to a lesser extent. Most tactics have some kind of cooldown, but these two just don't have any cooldown. It's a lot more pronounced on certain characters than others too, but overall it's just... You can take Frost on any character and it'll be strong either way. I did a run yesterday with maxed out enemy HP with Lambda using Frost attacks, and I cleared it in 12 minutes. There's a cooldown? It must be really low. Hearing that this is a nerf version of Frost is hilarious. Because it's definitely still stronger than anything else. I played early access, but I didn't know... I played only like 1 or 2 weeks before launch, and I didn't really know about Frost yet. I really don't, like, feel the cooldown on it at all. Yeah, I'd like to watch that sometime. I saw a speedrun of current version that they beat the game in like 10 minutes. 10 minutes real time, not the in-game timer. So these are the other two potentials that are really high priority on S. If you're going an attack-based build, you want the jump and dash cancel. And if you're going more of a skill-based build, even when you're not going for skill damage, but down B crests are really strong. And the crest becoming larger. Though I think there's a different build that you take for Ace, or... I always want to call her Ace, but it's S. There's a little bit different build that people take for S when they're doing like 100 entropy stuff. They take the up dash skill. I can't remember what it's called. And I think that one just gives a lot more iframes, is the reason why it's taken. The strategy for the speedrun is pretty funny, where you just take Lambda with portals and triple jump, and then you spawn portals every time you jump. Or, yeah, you spawn portals every time you jump, and they do like 2k each hit. It's so weird. Nice, there's the skill I was talking about that I wanted. This skill hits really hard too. Just 1.6k. That's with me being early on in the run, having damage upgrades. I need to try and get rid of these afterlife bombs as soon as I can. I have bombs and butterflies. Wow. I feel like most debuffs you can just ignore, but... Wait, no, I have the... Damn, I have all three of the worst debuffs. Thunder bombs and butterflies. Even these debuffs I don't feel like are really much of an issue, but at least there's something you actually have to pay attention to. Most debuffs you can just kind of ignore. Oh, this is really annoying. All the worms with those debuffs. I wonder if I can get perfect slaughter. Nope, I have not seen that in so many runs. Guess this is still worth it, even though I'm not getting tactics. Still 25% damage bonus as opposed to nothing. I've been testing out basically only... Which one's the best? Perfect Slaughter or... They're both, Perfect Slaughter and the one that gives you damage for each type are both pretty good. Obviously Perfect Slaughter's the better of the two. Well, the one that I have, I only have 2 different tactics types, so I think it's only giving 25. Oh yeah, that one's definitely good if you're going for a full tactic build. This is the ability that I think people use for harder runs. And I think they buffed it recently. I don't remember if it was this one or one other one. It was either this one or the I'm pretty sure it was this one. They just removed the cooldown on it. Yeah, it has no cooldown now. Yeah, but what I was gonna say is that I've been testing only going my two, like, essential tactic paths. So, like, in this case, it's the Chain Lightning and the Frost. And then I just sell every other tactic and put that money towards potentials. Because potentials are giving a really big damage bonus. 20% total for potential, and then an extra 20% towards that potential tree. I think it's really, really strong in runs where you're not using shop prices or limiting shop choices. And I also like it just because it gives me a lot more moves to play with throughout the run, too. At some point I want to try Potentials only run. Yeah, I heard that S got nerfed, but I never really noticed it too much. Though, like I said, I didn't get a whole lot of time to play early access. I didn't realize they had nerfed her since full release. I might have missed a patch note. I know people said, like, right on launch day, that she had been nerfed a bunch since her early access, and never noticed it. I need to pay more attention to patch notes, I guess, then. I know the recent buff to her was pretty big. You can just stay in iframes the entire time you're doing this. And you can chain them back to back. I hate these hammer enemies. Oh my god. My brain is just not working right now. Her SP skill comes back so quickly, too. It's always like you're on autopilot with the first area, with everything not having any super armor, and then you go into the next area and they just really catch you off guard. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in just a second. Alright, I'm back. You got killed off screen? That somehow doesn't surprise me. There are some really weird stuff with hitboxes in this game. It's not something you run into often, but the ones that you do run into are very noticeable. With hitboxes, being like way bigger than they visually look, or especially with some of the hitboxes lingering. I've gotten hit by Susano's sword swing like a full second after he's done with the animation. I think a lot of the issue that I have with Susano, though, is that I'm freezing him, or I'm doing the slow time from Jin around the time that it's going off, and it throws something off. But even when he's not frozen, I've seen it do some strange things. My down skill was doing... I think it did a 3.8k there. And that was for less than 50 MP. I'm gonna check that again. Yeah, I think that's the problem I'm having, is the Gen dodge or the Legacy freeze. They added it so you have iframes during the entire duration of Jin's dodge, but if something lingers afterwards, then it's still an issue. Aw, man, I should have been able to kill him before he went down, but oh well. Yeah, I don't like that boss. It's really annoying if you don't have the right potentials or if you're on certain characters. Oh, okay. I thought it was just based on dealing a certain amount of damage. I think one of the funniest things is Kokonoe against him, where you have the lasers that you set up below him, and he just explodes instantly. She's a character that I really like, but it almost feels like if I'm gonna be playing her, I need to just be playing her for the entire day. Because of her dash, like, throws off my muscle memory for other characters, and vice versa. When I first start playing her, it feels really weird. I'm wondering if we get Rachel, like people have been saying might be the one coming up. If she'll have somewhat of a similar playstyle to Kokono, where you set up a lot of things on screen. Oh, are you talking about the bug where you would go through a teleporter and you would just fall underneath the stage? That's the one that I ran into a lot. Based on some of the patch notes I've read, it sounds like falling through the floor happens a lot. I've seen a lot of patch notes that say something about fixed going through the floor. Yeah, I had a couple really good runs where I didn't know that I could, just wait out the timer that I lost. Thankfully, they fixed it within a couple days. They just removed the room? That's... I mean, I guess if you don't have much of another option. I know they don't really have much of a development team right now. Hope things work out with them financially. They're able to keep working on the game. Be happy with more updates to it, but even if it was to stay in its current patch, I would still be able to get a lot of enjoyment out of the game. That's interesting. So my down dash skill is doing very close to the same amount of damage as the one that costs... No, I guess this one only costs 33, and that they do about the same damage. But I think the reason why people always use this one is for the iframes. I think even if they don't get major funding, if they can continue the type of patches they've been doing recently, even that would be enough. But of course I would like to see a lot more characters and stages. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I think another thing that could be potentially cool for this game is another type of end-game content where you can use your characters from previous runs. Kind of like the mine challenges, but something a little different. I think that's probably what the boss rush will be. They mentioned having a multiplayer boss rush, and I assume that's something where we'll be able to bring in past characters. Maybe not, though. Yeah, that's a good point. I was thinking even, like, the game has a really good foundation to be a Metroidvania. Usually I don't like roguelike games where you're starting over every run, but this game has, like, such good core gameplay that the roguelike aspect of it doesn't even bother me much. This boss has always been something I really struggle with. The boss animations just throw me off so much. I don't like the way that she just... It's like she freezes, especially if you're attacking her. I think it's just like a problem of something I need to learn, but it's weird to me. Yeah, I've beaten the story a couple times now. I got the bad ending because I was not paying attention to the dialogue at all, to be honest. Oh, hello, by the way. Yeah, the soundtrack is just a bunch of different songs from the franchise. I don't know if you're familiar with BlazBlue at all. It's a series of fighting games, but this one is called Entropy Effect. It's a new roguelike game that came out recently. Really, really good game. They really took the foundations of having the fighting game characters, and then how a lot of the roguelike element of the game works is that you build up new combo mechanics for your character as you play throughout the runs. So pretty much you usually start out with a character that just has their like basic attack strings, and then by the end of the run you're getting to where you can just do all sorts of different combos. It's really fun. Really satisfying combat to play around. Yeah, usually it's not Metroidvania like this. This is the final area of the game. It's a special zone where it has the Metroidvania layout. The rest of the game is stage-based combat. Kind of like Slay the Spire, kind of, except instead of having the overworld, you just do a level, you make a selection of what the next level rewards will be, and then you keep going. Did I already kill both bosses? I was not paying attention. No, I only killed one. Okay. Hello. Yeah, I usually just save up all my money until right before I fight Susano. You get a lot of money out of killing the enemies around there. God, Ace can do some really, really complicated air combos. Especially if I get this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull off using them in Susano, but I'll try. Trying to think of if there's any other potentials I really need. That one's good. That one's good. There's one more I want, and I'm trying to remember what it is. Wait, what? You can use that to reset your airborne attacks too? So you can use jumps, you can use the... There's a jump attack you can use, and then I guess you can also reset it with this. This character's crazy. I'm trying to think of what else I wanted though. Oh, I know what I want. I want, where dashing generates crests. Or do I have that? No, I don't have it. That one would also be really good to take. There we go. That's what I want. That's not where I'm supposed to go. This is where I really wish I had cold attacks instead of chain lightning, but both of them are decently strong. Alright, here we go. Wait, what? How did I have dodge frames from that? Interesting. It must be a hidden effect. I shouldn't have froze there. Ah, that was bad. Thought I had triple jump, but I don't. there we go. I was not sure if I was going to win that run or not. I still had a revive, though. I never played Central Fiction. I only played, Continuum Shift. I want to see if I can beat third phase Susano with, Honda. Trying to think of what I could put on. I just need one more entropy to get to 45. I can probably do a 5-minute time limit. Now it's time to see some really broken shit. The way that I have it is I have jump on A button and attack on X, so I just kind of need to roll my thumb, if that makes sense. My thumb is between the two buttons. And then I put my dodge on right bumper, that way I don't have to move my finger to dodge. I can have another finger there. Trying to think. I think I want, Impulse from Lightning. That way I can get a red tactic, or Frost Burst. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's Impulse I want. It'll make the Frost Burst also give up impulses. Ah, okay. I guess I'm really used to doing stuff like that from some other games I've played. There was a game I used to play a lot called Valda's Story, Abyssal City, that had a lot of jump cancel type of stuff. Same thing for playing, like, Castlevania games, I would always jump cancel a lot of the attacks. So I'm just really used to it by this point. I can see it really being annoying for other people. Oh man, these are all good choices. I'll go with my combo. Really, I think you can get by without really spamming the jump attack. It does help you early, but there's still other things you can do. Alright, thank you for coming. I'll see you later. Nice, I won the 50-50. I gotta always get my gambling fix in. Every time I see that, I take it. Oops. Ah, this room is really annoying. These worm enemies don't have any... They don't flinch at all. And they just spit out a lot of projectiles at you. Plus there's other exploding enemies, and other enemies that also have projectiles. That room's always one of the most difficult ones. I wonder if I can get the buff I want. Here we go. Now here's where the runs get real. Every time I clear an area without taking damage, my attack and skills get a 15% damage increase. And there's no cap on it, aside from just running out of stages to clear. Oh, there goes my perfect for that stage, but oh well. I turned up one of the settings, so now that the bosses have much more dangerous attacks. I'm not used to these bosses yet, so I gotta learn them. There we go. I got one perfect clear. This character is also a lot more intensive to play, so it's hard for me to do commentary while I'm fighting stuff. Especially right now, because one of the debuffs I have It's that enemies are dropping bombs every time I kill them. Another perfect clear. So that's already 30% damage that I'm getting. I was looking for a specific upgrade there, but I wasn't getting it. Was there any background noise that just picked up right there, by the way? This room is really tough. I'm gonna play this room the safe way and just hang out down here. I don't know why you can go down here, but I'm happy I can. Yeah, that room is really, really nasty. There's almost no space on the platforms, and then the enemies that do spawn during that room are either dropping stuff on you from above, or the ones that are on the ground have a lot of super armor attacks. And then on top of that, every time I was killing them, they were also dropping bombs. I don't really have a good way of hitting this boss right now. I think I'm locking him in hit stun, so he can't come down to his next phase. Oops. I did not know that was possible, actually. Hopefully I get a rest stage after this. I really need a way to remove these debuffs. Okay, good. I got one. And it removed every debuff except the one debuff I wanted it to. Oh well. I've been getting really bad luck this run with debuffs always giving me the afterlife bombs. I'd like to get another ice room too, hopefully. I don't know if I can get one before the boss. I could also get the upgrade I need from this. Nope, it's not gonna give it to me. I'm pretty sure I have the... Yeah, I have everything I need, it's just I haven't gotten the red yet. Maybe I'll actually buy a tactic here. I usually don't like buying them. And that's why. I'm still really missing a very key potential upgrade that I need to. Missing like 2 or 3 actually. Hopefully I can get them before the end of the run. This boss is really tough on the advanced settings. It reminds me of a bullet hell game. Like, what in the world is going on right now? Oh my god. It reminds me of some of the bosses of when I played, like, Alho Luna Knights and Rabby Ribby. Like I said, it really feels like a fight that would be in either a bullet hell shooter or a bullet hell style of Metroidvania. Ah, hopefully I can remove the butterflies, but it's random. Oh. These butterflies are way more of a pain in the ass than they look like. They fly in slowly, but it's just a problem of having to divert your attention from other enemies. That's the main boss. Oh, hey Z, it's been a long time. Yeah, I've been recovering pretty decently. Quitting Elsword was a very good decision, both for my mental health and my carpal tunnel. I've been just playing games with a controller instead of PC controls, and that's been helping out a lot. I think eventually it's gonna hit a point where I have to have surgery either way, but for now I've mitigated a lot of the problems that I was having with it. This game's a really good new game that came out into 1.0 recently. It's a roguelike based on characters of the Blaze Blue series. Finally, I got what I needed. I've been needing this for the entire run and it just never showed up. Yeah, it's got really good controls and mechanics. The fighting game characters translated really well to the 2D environment. Oh, I guess the fighting games are technically 2D anyways, but this would be side-scrolling. Yeah, I do that a lot with games too. I put them on a list and never get around to playing them. Yeah, it's really unique in terms of roguelike games. Oh, never mind, I see what you're saying. This time you don't need to spend $1,000 to kill the final boss. Speaking of the final boss, that's what I'm going into right now. And I'm very likely going to die. One phase down. Oh, I almost dashed into that. Come on, just die! 2 phases down. I need a second. There's a lot of characters that are very, like, low barrier to entry and very high skill. I think S is probably one of them. S is very easy to just button mash your way through the game. But then she also has all of these things where it's like you'll do a certain attack in midair and it'll reset your attack chains, or you'll jump to reset your attack chains. She has a whole lot of reset mechanics. Oops. I don't know how to spell. Hopefully this music isn't too loud. I need my Doom soundtrack for this last fight. I picked a bad Doom song for this. Oh well. There, it finally picked up. When I'm about to kill him. Whew. Honestly, I thought his third phase was easier than the first two. Alright, give me 1 second to go use the bathroom, and then I'll probably do one more run before I go. So, I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Do you know if there's a way to make it where the stream displays on Discord, like it does for Twitch? Yeah, whenever I streamed on Discord, and I've seen other people with it, where the green status symbol next to your name, it'll be purple and it'll say that you're streaming, and then it'll have a link if you click on their profile. I don't see a way to enable it for YouTube, though. Oh well, it's not a big deal. I'll probably switch to Twitch from now on anyways. Yeah, I usually have displays disabled too, but I figure it's good free advertisement since I'm in the Blaze Blue Entropy Effect Discord. I think Twitch would probably be a better option for streaming, though, compared to YouTube, in terms of being able to find more people. I think a big reason for that is that I'm not playing a game that's connected to the internet. I'm at 10k bitrate, and with L-Sword I had to run it way less, otherwise either I would lag in the game or the stream would get really choppy. So yeah, I think this being an offline game really helps. They are adding, they're working on a multiplayer mode for this game, by the way, where it'll be a co-op mode. They have multiplayer right now, but it's like some kind of scuffed battle royale. I've never tried it because I heard that the servers are based in like China or somewhere. And if you try to play it from NA, you just have high ping. But they said they were working on a co-op mode. That'll be a lot of fun once it comes out. Trying to find my... Yeah, I'm at 10k bitrate right now. For recording videos, I'm usually at 25k. OBS says I've dropped 0 frames in the 3 hours I've been streaming. That's really nice. Yeah, people are hoping for like a different server relay or rollback netcode, but it's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. There's a really unfortunate thing that happened with the company that produced this game. They released it into 1.0 and then they basically lost all of their funding and had to cut most of the company. There's still a really small development team and the lead developer there, and they're still putting out updates, which really surprises me. It's pretty frequent updates like once a week too. So it's not like the game is just dead on launch. but it is, a lot of the progress has been halted, it seems. Or slowed down, I should say, not halted. Trying to remember the build that I use for Jin. I don't think I went the right things. But I'm sure I can make it work. Alright, hey, yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I think I'm basically just gonna go for a full charged attack build, since I have the Frost Cold, and I already have 2 upgrades for it. Should really start to rack up a lot of damage with the Frost Burst and Cold attacks. I haven't really explored a whole lot of Jin's builds yet. But I know he has some pretty good skill builds as well. Oh, I actually cleared stuff in that stage so quickly that I was outpacing the spawns. I was just waiting around. Oh yeah, that charged attack is putting in work. Especially once I get a couple more upgrades for it. I'm probably not gonna use it too well, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this upgrade. Jin has some really complex mechanics, like this one where... I'll show it here. Every time you do an attack, he'll sheath his sword, and the timing is a little bit different based on what attack it is. So the upgrade I just got makes it where if I attack right in that window where he sheaths the sword and it flashes, it upgrades the move. And it's really cool because they've actually made the mechanic apply to every single move in the game that he can use. There's another similar mechanic with one of his other upgrades you can get that makes it where you can use MP to upgrade any skill too. And those two things can stack on top of each other, where you'll get a double version, a double upgraded version of the skill if you do both. I want skilled chain lightning, but it didn't give me it. Now, on top of the sheathing mechanics, there's also a mechanic where you can block hits with the sheath timing. I really don't know how it works. It's not the sheath timing, it's more of... It seems like it's more at the start of your attacks. I'm not really sure if either of these are... I mean, this is definitely worth going. You get way more HP value than you lose. So I guess I'll just go for that one. I really like another lightning tactic if I can get it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sell any other tactics I get. Do I really want to take away from my low HP already? Ah, sure. Much of them. Not really worried about it, since I have the 9 revives. Whoops. Hate these enemies. See if I can get the skip on the boss. Nice. So that boss usually has a phase where he goes back into the back of the screen and you can't hit him for a while. But if you manage to freeze him or do enough damage, then you can skip it. Here's the potential I was talking about, too. If you press attack and skill at the same time, it upgrades the move for 25 MP. It's really surprising, too, how much work they put into making all of his mechanics actually work for every single skill. Or every single attack, I mean. I think I do need a specific upgrade, though, before I can start using some of them with MP, like these 2 attacks. But most of the stuff just right out of the gate can be upgraded with the MP. I feel like there's some attack with Jen that's almost like teleporting me, or like almost like a dash to the enemies, but I can't figure out what it is. I don't think this is worth it. Buffs are really hard to come by in this game, and you can get potentials from a lot of other sources. This one might be worth it. But I have, I think it's this one. Yeah, status damage boost. For every buff and debuff I have, I get extra damage. So I think I'd just not go for any of these. Next up, I really need to find the potential that lets me dash 3 times. It works really well with the new dash attack that I just got. There's something that feels weird about this dash attack. It feels more clunky than the regular dashes somehow. It's not like a big difference, but there is some difference that I notice. Once you get the triple dash, though, it starts to become really a lot less noticeable. And that's where it starts to really become a lot better than the standard dash. Yeah, there I just did some kind of dash. I think it's as a follow-up to certain skills or attacks. Okay, cool. Here's the skill that I really wanted. Lightning Chain every time my skill hits an enemy. I need to check and see if this has a cooldown. MP cost is a really nice buff to get to. Should probably take the HP, even though I don't think I need it. My homing slash really not reach up there? Okay, it does. I guess the boss just wasn't active yet. Here's the upgrade for the charge attack that I really wanted. I can either spend MP to instantly use it, or I can power it up into an additional skill. So I can do this really cool looking skill. Oh yeah, there's something I needed to test. I need to test the lightning chain with his just regular powered up attacks, because I know those proc skills. That's weird. Usually they proc skill effects. Or is it? I can't tell. It almost seems like it is doing the skill chain lightning, but it's doing it at a reduced effect, where it's only proccing a certain amount of times. Or something like that is going on. Because it's not showing that the lightning is going on cooldown, but it doesn't look like it's proccing every hit. you'd be able to see down in the bottom right the chain lightning icon if it was going on cooldown. Which I'm honestly really fine with if it procs the skill at a... or if it procs the tactic at a reduced rate. Otherwise it would just be really broken. Let's just do 3.5k. I can't tell if that was the lightning proc or the... I think that's the MP skill that I'm using. I wonder what Blaze Blue song this is. I can't see what's playing, because I'm in full screen. Not familiar with this one. I'll have to check after this room. Ragna versus new theme. Okay. Some really cool ride cymbal stuff going on in the percussion of this. I'm pretty sure it's a ride cymbal hitting the bell of the cymbal. Is there anything? I think I'm done with ice. I have every ice thing I need. I guess I'll take the exchange. What debuffs do I have? I could probably try and reduce some of those. I think it took away the only one that I didn't really care about. I don't know if I want to... Yeah, I want to try and re-roll for the triple dash. There we go. Now things will feel a lot smoother. It's going to be really helpful for the boss fight too. Having 3 dashes just extends your immunity frames and the dodge frames. I like how I said I was going for a charged attack build and then stopped using it immediately. Because I'm trying to use... Oh, hang on a second. I thought I had my SP skill. Maybe I don't. Oh well. I'm trying to use all my concentration on doing some of the upgraded moves and the upgrades from using MP and the upgrades from unsheathing. But I'm not really doing a good job of the unsheathing timing. It's tricky to just have Jin as a character that you play occasionally and get the timings down. If you play him all the time, it's probably a lot easier. I think I'm just gonna rush straight to Susano because I do need to be leaving soon. If I can find him. If you weren't aware, you can open up the map in Omega Sector, and you can move around the map to see where Susano is. He's always revealed. Where the hell is he? Usually it's not this difficult to find him. There he is. Way off in the left-hand corner. Let me go back to the shop one more time before I fight him. I want to get my special attack. Is this Bong's theme? I think it is. That one's good to get to. Still have one more chance at... Oh, but that one's good too. Dang it. I want to get this one. Gives me a fun new move to use out of the dash. Oh, come on. I tried to drop through the platform, but the button for interacting is the same as jump, so it interacted with the thing instead. Honestly, I could probably throw myself at this fight and still not lose, since I have the 9 revives. I really should have tried to get rid of the butterflies, though. That's gonna be annoying. Oh, I teleported to him there. I don't know what must be some hidden effect. I don't think I really hit any input, but maybe I did. Oops. Thought he was dead. There we go. I got way too desperate to finish the fight, and I took really dumb hits at the end, but that's fine. It'll be nice to have skill lightning on my legacies for some other characters. So I want to try it out on other people too. Okay, but anyways, I've been going for close to 4 hours now, and I am very, like, mentally drained, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it off, end off the stream for today. What I'll probably try to do is stream either Monday, Friday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I need to get my voice used to talking a lot, so I'll stream next Monday, and then I'll see how I'm feeling by Wednesday, and kind of go from there. I'll probably switch over to... Hey, thanks. I really appreciate you coming over. I'll probably switch over to Twitch for future streams. But I'll link my Twitch from my channel if anyone needs to find it. So yeah, like I said, I really appreciate anyone showing up to watch. It was fun streaming. and I will see you guys in future.